fucking
chose
books.
not to go with either one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you ain't go with either one of them?
No, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I was going to go with 50.
What? 50 was trying to sign you?
Yeah.
What type of deal 50 tried to give you?
Something crazy.
What was it?
If I can remember, it was something like, I don't know, probably around like 10 million.
Damn,
like
50.
That. Not me per se to myself, but he had everything structured. My single album, Freeway album, State Property G-Unit album, me and 50 album. It was like 5 albums, but the deal was structured like probably like 10 million.
Beanie Sigel turned down $10 million at the exact moment Roc-A-Fella was falling apart. Now think about that. Roc-A-Fella was cracking. Jay-Z is done. Dame is on his own wave. Lines are being drawn behind the scenes, and Beanie Sigel says he didn't even want to pick a side. He wasn't thinking business first. He wasn't chasing power. He was trying to stop the breakup from happening altogether. And that's when 50 Cent steps in. A real offer, a real structure, albums, state property, joint projects, deal built for longevity. And the number being whispered about is $10 million. Now I'm about to play this clip for y'all. But before I do, I just need y'all to leave y'all thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Zig, let me ask you a question, man. So, when the breakup was happening, was it hard to pick who you was going with when the breakup was happening with Roc-A-Fella?
No, I wasn't even thinking about who I was going to go with. I just didn't want it to happen.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought of it. Like, I knew it was going to happen.
Did you
like,
see it coming?
I knew. Like, I had conversations with Jay. I knew it was coming.
But Jay was like, I'm done.
It ain't working. It wasn't working.
Damn.
It wasn't working. They shit wasn't working. It was things that was being done from our conversation. This wasn't working out. It wasn't working. It was...
was Cam being a president one of the big things?
No.
No?
I think that was something that was inside one of the big things.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was...
How was your relationship? You and Cam, everything was cool?
Yeah, but we ain't really get a chance to mesh like I wanted to with Cam because it was too much bullshit.
Okay.
Now, in that situation, I'm a Philly nigga, and I'm looking at to me, in my perspective, a Brooklyn Harlem thing unfold. So I gotta mind my business.
Yeah, it ain't none of your business. You out of town.
Yeah, I gotta mind my business. And that's what I think what was happening with Roc-A-Fella. Like, it was like in my perspective, my POV, I started seeing like a Brooklyn Harlem thing, like, happening. But that wasn't my business, though.
That's deep.
I feel you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I just think, like, you know, everything happened for a reason. You know what I mean? And it's like what you did, legendary. In the fucking
I chose
books.
not to go with either one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you ain't go with either one of them?
No, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I was gonna go with 50.
What? 50 was trying to sign you?
Yeah.
What type of deal 50 tried to give you?
Something crazy.
What was it?
If I can remember, it was something like, I don't know, probably around like 10 million.
Damn,
like
50.
that. Not me per se to myself, but he had everything structured. Man, I was in the feds with his uncle. So we used to, we had a couple visits. We used to sit at the same time, and his uncle would go out and make sure we sitting next to each other. I could talk to 50. Roc-A-Fella dissolved. So 50 was going to be my a Beanie Sigel album. It wasn't no more company. If I could have got Freeway, and I think he said Chris and Neef, but it was going to be a my single album, Freeway album, State Property G-Unit album, me and 50 album. It was like 5 albums, but the deal was structured like probably like 10 million.
That's major.
Money does not always mean leverage. And that's the part of this story people keep missing. When you really sit with this moment, it hits different. This was not just about a deal. This was about timing, about loyalty, about identity, and about knowing who you are when the ground under you is shaking. Beanie Sigel was standing in the middle of hip-hop history, shifting in real time. Roc-A-Fella was breaking apart. Relationships were changing. Power structures were collapsing. And every move you made back then followed you for life. What stands out to me is Beanie's mindset. He wasn't chasing the loudest offer. He wasn't trying to play both sides. He wasn't rushing into another logo just to feel secure. He was thinking long-term before people were even using that language. Turning down $10 million sounds crazy on paper, but money without peace costs more than people realize, especially when it comes with pressure, expectations, and being pulled into a situation that might not fit your spirit. And on the other side, you have 50 Cent. At that time, 50 was building his empire. Music, branding, street credibility mixed with business discipline. If Beanie Sigel took that deal, it could have changed careers on both ends. Not just artistically, but strategically as well. Here's the part a lot of people skip over. In the early 2000s, most major label artist deals averaged well under $1 million in guaranteed money. So even being in a $10 million conversation meant Beanie Sigel was valued at the highest level. That matters, whether he signed or not. And then there's Jay-Z and Dame Dash, two visionaries who simply stopped seeing eye to eye. That happens in business more than people want to admit, especially when money and control go faster than communication. What I respect is that Beanie didn't turn this into bitterness. He didn't drag names. He didn't rewrite history. He accepted that things ended for a reason, and he stood on his decision without regret. That's growth. That's maturity. And that's something younger artists need to hear more than another success story. Not every smart move looks smart in the moment. Not every bag is meant for you. And sometimes the real win is walking away with your integrity intact. This conversation also reminds me of how different the industry was back then. No streaming safety net. No independent infrastructure like today. One wrong move could stall your entire career. So these choices were heavier than they sound now. I think this moment shows why Beanie Sigel is still respected to this day. Not just for his music, but for his honesty, for his self-awareness, and for being willing to say, yeah, I could have gone that way, but I chose to go my own path. So let me ask y'all this. If Beanie Sigel had taken that deal with 50 Cent, will his legacy look different today? And if Roc-A-Fella had stayed together, would Jay-Z and Dame Dash have become even bigger or burned out even faster? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.